So we've heard it said very commonly these days that God is consciousness, and the two are the same thing. And there's even something called Christ consciousness, or Krishna consciousness, or the Buddha mind. However, the word consciousness presents kind of a semantic issue, because it is devoid of any sense of the sacred. It is a very rational word, and it is devoid of any sacred meaning as far as the divine or the holy. But the divine and the holy and the sacred dwell within you, and this is pure consciousness. So it is not that God should be watered down or misunderstood as a scientific principle called consciousness, but that consciousness should be understood and revered as God. So in our spiritual practice, it is very wise to use the word God or Spirit or Mother or Father or Allah or Tao instead of the word consciousness, and to do so intentionally, because the word God or Spirit is imbued with sacred meaning. It teaches us the right mindset and the right approach to receive the higher will of this greater self. Consciousness is divine. Consciousness is profound, and it is sacred. And so when we approach consciousness, we are to approach it as God, because consciousness is God. And when we approach God, we understand that we are to see everything in our life and this universe as sacred, holy, and beloved. We are to hold it in awe and worship it. Everything that we do, we should perceive as a holy deed, for holiness and divinity dwells within you. We have simply forgotten how to behave. We have lost the correct mindset. Mother has her being through us. And so by understanding the depth of the connotation of the sacred and the divine, we understand what consciousness truly is. And so this comprehension of the sacred will lead us into that experience of higher consciousness. Although there are many spiritual practices and traditions that have been founded across the world and throughout different cultures and times, there is a right way and a wrong way to practice. Wrong methods will not lead to results. And so for that reason, trying to rationalize spirituality or the human state, dress it down and empty it of sacred meaning, or simply discuss it as a philosophy, as one might discuss economics or politics, this is the wrong path. We are not computers, systems, or programs. We are not lab coats or research papers or academic conferences. We are spirit. And one might go so far as to say that even your computer is imbued with spirit, but let's not digress, because that's another level of awareness. Recognizing that consciousness is spirit and approaching awareness as spirit allows us to adopt the correct attitude towards spiritual practice and gain understanding of these deeper and higher realms of existence. It is a relationship, and your mindset is everything. So make holiness your mindset, that we stand in awe and wonder of all life, seeing the great Spirit, the Holy Spirit, moving within all things, seeing ourselves as very small children and this universe as a very great Mother. She is always with you. Did you know that there are eyes in the heart? And the heart has eyes, and it can see the Holy Spirit. Did you know that? And did you know that this great Spirit of love is dwelling within you, within the heart at all times? And did you know that it is like a navigator, it is like a compass. It leads you and it murmurs to you and it guides you through all sorts of situations in life. It gives you the right words to say. It gives you the right thoughts to think. If you give your will over to this Holy Spirit of life, it shall breathe life into you and work through you to create peace in the world. We often ask, what is a peacemaker? And there's two parts to this word, peace and maker. When you make peace amongst people, when you create harmony and sow seeds of love to people, you will feel the Holy Spirit grow within you. And that Spirit is the Shakti and the power and the source of all things. It is health to the whole body. It is inspiration and creativity. It is the seed of your being. And so, when we worship God and when we dwell in love, what we are doing is we are cultivating that Holy Spirit of life, that spirit of man within us, that Atman, that seed of faith in your heart. We are cultivating it. We are allowing it to grow from a little sapling tree into the holy tree of life. We are growing into her. We are becoming her. We are rising into her. That is who we are. We are children of God.